enough Discord. A request for systems. My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been a resounding success. The friends I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of a strongbox with us, but has considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the Free Cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canverian authorities will take kindly to unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumors have already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our doors, which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attacks. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle. Out of the shadow? How do I accept it? Okay. About the other day? I'll have you know, I ain't never shed a tear in front of no one, not even my mother, and you won't soon catch me doing the like again. So if it pleases your lordship, we can both forget about this whole damn thing. The Sid I chose to follow all those years ago is gone, and there ain't no dragging him back from the depths of whatever hell he'll take his way into. But his legacy, that lives on in you and everyone else in the hideaway, such as the sky is blue. At least, I think it's still blue. And as long as it is, I'll be right here where you can count on me. Otto. Greetings from the Crimson Caravans. Eloise. I trust you and your party gain the Dominion without further events. Should your travels ever bring you back to the markets and put you in need of additional assistance, you will find the Crimson Caravans more than happy to oblige. We might even offer a discount at our usual rates. Eloise. Cursebreaker Intelligence. Whoever you are, reports from our brothers and sisters so far are all the same. Those accursed skies not only cast a pall over the land, but over the hearts of her people's hearts, already heavy from the fall of Dominion and the destruction of the Stormfast's final mother crystal. For now the realm endures, but with each new flood do her remaining children descend further into madness. The situation is as ever dire. Fresh wings shall find you on the moon's new turning. Until then, our watch continues. May the mother crystal's curse be broken. Blah, blah, blah. Quite the mess. Word out of Twinside is there's little left of the capital after that mad prince's royal tantrum. But what of you and yours? Did you manage an escape before the city went tits up? I trust you did, but it still might be good to set Elle's mind at ease. Theodore. Oh, cat.
Hey, Jill. It will take time to come to terms with everything that happened in the Dominion. But time is the one thing we always seem to lack.
Time it's against. There's stuff everywhere.
What do I owe the honor?
The sky.
Fran about the skies.
Won't help me get my work done. So I'm gonna keep my forge and leave saving the world to those better suited to the task.
Unless that is...
They fancy giving me a hand shooting the birds. Use the forge.
So, what'll it be?
White bone.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
HP? I don't know HP. The Son of Ouroboros. Stained loincloth.
And?
Nothing.
Thanks for not leaving me in the Dominion. If you hadn't come back, I might still be stuck there. I told Nan we flew back on the Phoenix, but she walloped me for telling fibs. Can you tell her it was the truth, Clive?
Maybe.
Clive.
Ask about the skies. I hope you're not expecting me to explain these skies. If I had to guess, I'd say it was the end of the
The
world.
whole realm's in chaos.
I've had orders cancelled on me left and right, and that's from the few associates I haven't lost contact with.
As the old saying goes.
There's opportunity in adversity. The markets for sharp steel's more bullish than ever. I'll find a way to keep the place fed and watered, don't you worry. I won't let our little family go hungry, whatever the weather.
Go on then.
No. No. Maybe. No, I'm full. Yeah, gimme.
It'd better all be here.
What's this do? Oh. Get your fills. I don't intend to die.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much
Seems the
bothered either
hideaway
way.
has lost its appetite.
Can you believe
Welcome back, Sid.
Buy around?
Honestly, Sid, you're too nice for your own good. Do you hear that, ladies and gents? The next round's courtesy of the realm's most benevolent outlaw. Oh, you're not leaving already, are you?
Ivan's
Twilight? Okay. No, what's my new weapon? Brightburn. Does it look good? Yeah. It's alright, I guess.
There's barely been a shipment in since the skies started boiling. A few more days without a visit and we'll have to start eating the blankets.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
There's talk of these skies driving men mad. Most of the hideaways on edge.
Well, it's our job to calm things down. So don't you go spreading ill rumors.
One sec. Still nothing. Okay. Nectar. Ask about the hunts. How goes on, Kupo? As if these bogles were invited enough on their own, some of them like to invite friends to the party. Never fear, Kupo. Nectar the Bold, I shall always be with you, in spirit. If you need more practical assistance, Kupo, then turn to Torgal. Jesus. More? I for one am shocked. Shocked, I tell you, that certain members of your very own species have earned themselves a place in the rogues gallery, Kupo. But evil is as evil does, and if every hero is duty to vanquish it, no matter how close to home it may appear, Kupo. Okay, there we go. 10 of clubs. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna write these down. 10 of clubs. They may get Brobros. And Ruin Reawakened. Location, question. Okay. Well, we gotta murder them.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
About recent events.
It's not true.
Is it Clive? The war can't be ending, can it? We were struggling before the skies went dark, but now I can't imagine how we will bear it all.
We've lost so much already.
When will it be enough? And what end won't it, Clive? Will it?
Your benefactors are a generous lot. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Gute.
How are you doing?
Ask about recent events.
I don't mean to be gloomy.
But the whole world's gone to shit. Reports used to be about troop movements and changes to set bears free. Now it's all eighth floods, Akshik attacks, and plagues of bloody bandits. The curse because, and all of our other allies are doing what they can to keep their heads above water, but
They need all the help they can get.
they're counting on you, Clive. We all are.
Here you go.
Seen enough?
What are you making them skies then?
Vivian,
What will it be today?
view the state of the realm.
What is it that you wish to learn?
Of course.
Bringer of chaos. Time to build a new world is on us. Our vessel approaches completion. It is conscious that binds it. See one with me. Let me bear your burdens. We're alive, we both are. Nothing else matters. Take the vow and there you're safe. Master could help for Vanderhound. Let's go home together. Oops. It is for me to dispel this darkness. He made Prince Olivia his thrall. Forgive me. You can count on him for naught. I saw him fade into dust. Only wanted to make you proud. Darkness that has engulfed some brick stems from her. Oh, she doesn't think of anybody anymore. Death. After ending Bell's madness, we were anointing the Emperor. Sinister goading. Oh, he was Ultima the entire time. Prince of the Holy Empire of Sibrik dominated Bahamut. Dion led his dragoons in a revolt against the perceived treasons of Empress Annabella and her son Olivier, but was instead goaded into slaying his own father and driven to madness, transferring him to Bahamut and laying waste to much of the dominion. Odin is dominant. King of Walud and dominant of Odin, the Warden of Darkness. Those nations, isolation and ash, allows Barnabas to remain aloof from the affairs of the storm. He is often elected to precise that his movement was his ambitions on the western continent. Lord Harbard.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Fall of Drakes, blah blah blah, twin side. The Fall of Drake's Tale. In 1878, an insurgency by Sandbrig's Knights Dragoon, led by Prince Dion Lesage, resulted in the destruction of much of the Crystalline Dominion's capital and the Mother Crystal Drake's Tail along with it, after the prince lost control of his icon Bahamut. One curious thing to note is that many who survived the night of chaos claim they witnessed the crystal bloom like a flower before its demise. Crystalline Dominion.
Thus
dead.
ends today's lesson.
Is there more people? Yes.
I can hardly lift my arms. The curse, it's...
You just need some rest.
The injuries suffered by both your brother and the prince were bad enough. But that wound above Joshua's heart is unlike anything I've ever seen. Were he not a dominant, I fear he would have succumbed to it long ago. The injuries suffered by both your brother and the prince were bad enough. But that...
Interesting.
The girls here can have Otto and Gav and Gareth and Cole and all the rest. My heart beats for another. Now, if only Lady Taya would let me into the infirmary to see him.
Is there anything we can do? It doesn't feel right sitting around waiting for the world to eat itself.
Might be goat has some work.
You look
Ah,
just
or you
like a
could join the
princess.
Curse-breakers.
And you look like the princess's sister.
Anybody down here I can talk to? Oh,
We've received word that the displacement stacks have arrived safely in Canva. The rest is up to Mid.
All this fuss over a few dark clouds. You'd think the people here had never seen a storm before.
That leather loosener was only the first of the discoveries the Olympics gonna help us make. Just you wait, Sid.
I don't want to wait. For our lives to be over. Nobody up here to talk to.
What happened to the sky?
After Drake's head, I was beginning to wonder if you'd lost interest in Sid's grand scheme. But here we are. Another crystal cracked, another nation in disarray. You wear the mantle of outlaw well.
Thank you. I don't want to read that.
I was thinking I might pen a novel of my own to tell the story of the hideaway. I change all the names, of course. Well, except for mine, that is.
We're all gonna die! You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they won't stop until they've slaughtered every single one of us!
How do you suppose they'll manage that? You ever seen one of the blue bastards swim?
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own son's spear.
Never. Day on the boat. Kinslayer.
Otto said you were in the Dominion when it fell. You weren't why it fell, were you?
Of course I was.
Otto said you were in the Dominion when it fell. You weren't why it fell, were you?
What'll happen to the gardens? Too many more days of this, and it won't matter how clear our water is or how rich our soil. Without the sun, everything will die.
We'll get through this, Martel. I promise.
That's a homie.
Our toil, our sacrifice, will all be for naught if the sun is lost to us.
Damn. Excuse me.
Round and round the city clock, the wyvern chased the eagle. The birdie stopped to catch his breath. Down came the eagle.
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Just a young girl with the quick views.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. With the darkening skies,
fear has once again taken a hold of our hearts. And though I have not the power to dispel the gloom above, I should like to believe my tales help to lighten it below.
But be that as it may,
turning our eyes from the problem which faces us will not help to solve them. A mere tale cannot lighten the burden of those who must bear the weight of the world.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Well, now I have.
I have quite the find for you today.
Do you? Heart of the Mother Crystal. Lost Mother Crystals. Jake's Eye. Mother Crystal, which stood in the frozen waste of the North Storm, lands now lost to the blight. Soon after the mother first fell, the tribes of the North, in a bit of desperation, marched south into Rosaria. She was dominant at their fore. A terrible battle ensued in which fire was pitted against ice, but eventually the Phoenix and the Ducal army succeeded in driving back the invaders for a time. Imperial Providence. Northern Territories. Gil? Armand. Right.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Persons of interest. Tarja? Obolos. Kenneth. Ewan. Martin. Middle.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Okay. Before we do any of that, we gotta kill these random trash mobs, 10 of clubs. Ten of clubs. It is where? The Dalmatian Republic, and I want to go to the jaw. Oh, I can't go anywhere until I do the MSQ, I guess. Oops. Wrong button. There we go.
There's talk of these skies driving.
You making them skies then?
Most of the highway.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just the messenger. I'll leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Okay.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Beneath these darkened skies,
Fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Speak of Harpocrates. Hippocrates.
Will we ever see the sun again?
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day, did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Good morrow to you, my friend. Be careful, Clive.
hey, Joe.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got Akashic out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means... there's only two people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
The messages from Martha, Isabel and Lubor weren't long. But what they lacked in detail, they more than made up for in urgency. Our friends need your help.
I'm ready when you are, Clive.
Clive! View the allied
Quick
reports. Why we fight? The flames of horror. Down the rabbit hole. This is the middle, so let's go. No, it's this makes the most narrative sense.
The Akashic attacked us out of the blue, and there's no telling when they might be back. You'd best keep that sword handy, Sid.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
But all our beds are taken.
Martha. It's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by Akashic. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Oh, should check out my new abilities. Replace Shiva with Bahamut. Press B. Okay, fire breath. Impulse. What's this one do? I would think I would prefer impulse. Ability. Ooh. No. No. Get back. Wings of light. Kamehameha. Details. Maximum mega flare to 4. Right button can be used to dodge attacks. Okay, let's do this one. Details. What the hell is a battle technique? Dang.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
More. What's up, buddy?
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
I'm not. Not a chance.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
Excuse me.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, where they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
It looked like the Guardians were going as quick as they could, but without any injured.
They were too fast. Or maybe I was too slow.
The lift can only carry a few at a time. If those Akashic get as far as the Wade's men will have nowhere to go.
My brothers.
What are you after? There you go. Much obliged. There you go. Thanks very much. There you go. Much obliged. Thanks very much. There you go. That all, is it?
Mad dogs.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rosfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
That was it? I thought there was hundreds.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Better already.
Raid things, what's going on?
Mad dogs. The law.
My brothers.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there.
Yeah! Oh, that was fast. I'm here already.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, Sir Wade. Shall we? you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Guardian scarf, nice.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that, they're...
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Come.
I will not let you down, Lord Rossfield. You, or my uncle.
We shall be staying here for the time being, and not just for the ale. I'll have one of my men escort Oscar to Benamir once he's said his farewells.
Alright, let's see if there's any notorious marks around here. Ten of clubs, the brothers. Rosaria, okay. Port is guess we're going down there. This one is around there. Oops.
Ready, go?
Who said that? Oh, that was killed.
Good girl. Thanks, girl.
So far, I'm not enjoying Mega Flare. Let's go back to Garuba.
Come on.
There. Abilities.
No more vengeance. No more war.
It is closed. Okay, I'm done for today. Gotta do other shit. Good.